Good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, or whenever you're watching this. So I'm back to Heron Pool and Ivy House. It's the only place I seem to be going fishing at the moment. Really enjoying it. So back on Heron Pool, drawn peg 8. There's 11 of us fishing. I did fish Thursday, didn't bother filming it. There's only 4 people there, so proper knock up really. But hey, still a match, still enjoyed it. It was a rover. I was really lucky. I had first draw and decided to go back on peg 10, and I won it with £232, all on paste. Didn't even try anything else, so happy days. So basically, I'm going to do that again today. I have got a few maggots with me, hardly any. You can see the black tray right by my left arm. I've got probably half a pint, if that. And I'm not planning to fish any sort of maggots anyway, or casters or anything like that. Well, I struggle to fish casters because I ain't got any. So I'm going to fish paste. Got some corn just in case, if little fish are a massive problem, then I'd stop feeding fishery pellets. Would feed corn, but that doesn't really tend to happen, to be honest. Um, Couldn't catch short. I thought short was going to be like mega, and never had a bite on it, as you can see. So I did speed it up. So I didn't want to waste too much time because this was going to be potentially a great match. So got some quite good anglers here as well, and they were going to catch well shallow, no doubt. So gone out to like about 11 meters, and just obviously just see me loose feeding a few pellets, and then just catching small carp on small pieces of paste. So basically just fishing 015 straight through because I feel the lake's like a little bit clear. So this is 015 rig. I have got some rigs 018 straight through. So when they're fishing down the edges, or if I want to start proper bagging, then I've got 018. Now I haven't got 018 because I want to bully them or get them out super fast. It's far from that. It's just more durable because you imagine, like, there the float's gone flying under. I think that was fouled up, to be fair. But it's also like when the fish is in the net, your line's going to get like knocked around and stuff. So the last thing you would do is be catching really well, and then, oh, I don't understand why that broke. Just because your line's just not durable enough. So therefore, I think 018 can be better, but it'll be a bit of a balance. I'd sooner fish a little bit lighter, get more bites. And I do check my line, so I do rub my fingers up and down it, so make sure that it's not like damaged. And if it's anything kinked, then just swap rigs. And as you can see, like my top kit roost, all short kits, and so I'm ready to rock. So I'm actually quite well organised, which makes a change for me, to be honest. So I can just pick up duplicate rigs. And it just saves a lot of time. The last thing you would do, get off your box, get another winder out, put another rig on a top kit, plumb it up, shot it up, adjust it and stuff, and that could cost you a couple of fish. And at times the weights are really tight, so definitely don't want to be wasting any time. So just trying to be as productive as possible. My loose feeding there wasn't great. What do you call it? Elastic's just a 2 mil hybrid through a short kit, so it powers up quite quick, reasonably soft. So you don't want really really heavy stupid gear because there's no snags or anything in this lake, and it's all about being smooth basically. Trying to not miss too many bites, so fishing the pace slightly over depth, using shot on the line, and yeah, that's just it really. Nothing too complicated. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It's free. So down the edge, got a short kit with 2.4 mil, I believe this is, hybrid elastic, set very soft. Through my Browning short kits, they're really really strong. I wish Browning was still in existence. So they very strong kits, to be fair. So I'm not worried what's going to happen to them. I think they're going to last longer than me, to be honest with you. I think I'm never going to wear them out, especially how many fish I catch. So 018 on this, I said earlier, so just a bit more sort of durable. Now, when they rock up down the edge, this is when you can start to do a weight, and I think this is when potentially you can compete against the shallow boys. Now, because the water is quite clear and the water level is a little bit lower, just probably same as all lakes at the moment, then I feel maybe shallow's not as effective as what it can be or has been. And also, if you look, it's quite flat. And then on Thursday, I know it's only a four pegger, but because it was so hot and flat calm, I feel that then fish to catch shallow can be really, really difficult. So obviously, catching short and having a couple of lines to rotate can make you potentially really productive. Now, don't get me wrong, when them fish come shallow, you can proper slay them, especially on like the overshotted rigs. You know what I mean? Because obviously it's just really efficient, not missing bites. It's basically a south hooking rig, which is potentially safer for fish anyway, because then you're not foul looking or doing anything daft. You know what I mean? So happy days. I might call you up now, Pete. But like many methods, feeding is really, really important. Now, I'll be dead honest. I found last couple of matches I fished here, just wanted to feed a little bit of bait, and that was it. Just like literally just a bit of bait to get in there, and then just starve them on the hook. So obviously, paste, if you miss a bite or what have you. And obviously, it dissolves pretty quick. I guess it was just attracting fish. So if you're lucky enough to not get any bites, I'm not being funny, I found it was best not to feed. Now, today, maybe because it's overcast, smallest amount of ripple, but because it's overcast, and maybe the fish just wanted to feed a bit better today. So today I actually fed a lot more bait today than what I did catching £232 and catching £130 previous last week's match. So I don't know why that is. Maybe, like I just said, maybe because it's overcast, I just wanted to feed a bit better. I'm not sure. Or maybe I had to feed to get more fish into my peg, whereas peg 10 was just solid. I don't know. So I didn't fish a great match last week. Today's match, I felt I fished quite a bit better. Well, yeah, a bit better, a lot better. No rods, just very focused on one method, and I was definitely going to make it work, which I did. Some matches obviously you don't, and it goes wrong. You just take it on the chin. I guess I got enough chins.
Yeah. What are you doing, Pete?
Mate.
You run out.
Yeah.
So you've gone through 2 kilos already?
Don't make that much yet. Not a fucking master like you, am I? Just a novice.
Well, I'm a bit concerned about your shotting pattern.
Yeah, I ain't got no shotting on it. No shotting on it. I'm sorry, but that's what I do. Sorry that I'm not the man for you.
jump out with it. Hey, float goes under, line tightens up, still miss it. left, Pete? 4 minutes. Yeah.
So I had a really enjoyable day. Pretty cheap, really. 3 bags of pellets for a tenner. A bag of seafood brown bait. Lost that one. £7.75. Tin of corn. Give a tin of corn to my mate.
Well done,
Thanks for the
Pete.
photograph, Lee. And that's it. There's all the weights. Yeah, fished pretty well, to be fair.